You know, I think back to August when it was really bad around
Yeah.
here, and we're certainly not at that point. Things are much
No.
better than the worst.
And I said it the other day, it looks like patchy red tide for the upcoming weeks, possibly. We may see some blooms here and there like we saw. You know, I reported on last week the fishing we did on Wednesday and said it was okay in some parts of the bay. Well, the next day it wasn't. Okay, so it's going back and forth. The wind direction we can predict, and it's going to be out of the east throughout the day tomorrow. So that's good news for beachgoers. As it was today, we had east winds, and so that does not cause a problem. Notice those waves, hardly any out there. When the waves are big, that creates the aerosolized red tide to get airborne and then carried on shore with a west to northwest wind in advance of a front. We had a little bit of that west to northwest wind over the weekend because of the cold front that moved on through. We're going to have another cold front move through, and our winds will start to change around to a southwesterly direction by Thursday. You'll notice tomorrow, though, it's all east, and it will pick up in intensity, so there's no threat of any sea breeze developing. As we move through Wednesday afternoon, still looking good, but notice there's a little bit more southeasterly wind, and that means the humidity value will start to come up a little bit. As we take a look to Thursday, you'll start to see that wind also staying rather brisk and then turning more to the south, and that brings, again, the harmful impacts if the waves are going to start to kick up, too, in advance of that frontal system, so we'll start to see a little bigger wave height. Now, I want folks to realize that we have to fall back still. Even though we passed a law saying we want to get rid of this, it's still there. Congress has to pass it, so make sure you turn your clocks back 1 hour. We gain an hour of sleep on Sunday, and do it before you go to bed on Saturday, obviously. As far as the forecast goes for Halloween and trick-or-treaters, looks good out there. It will be a bit muggy. It'll be a bit warmer, too. We'll start off at 80 degrees around 6 o'clock and wind up around 9 into the mid-70s. It will be rain-free, though, so that's good news for all the kids wearing the costumes out there and all the parents taking them along to the trick-or-treating houses. And high pressure will dominate the weather right now and still is. This is going to slip off to the southeast here throughout the day on Wednesday. Eventually, we get more of an east to southeasterly wind flow, and that will start to increase our mugginess and humidity as well. The dry air in the upper levels of the atmosphere slowly inching out of here. We still have some to deal with, so we'll see clear skies overnight and a little bit warmer tomorrow with the humidity values coming up a little bit higher. 70 degrees tonight, though, clear skies, and we're looking for this high pressure ridge right there, the center of it, to move offshore, and that will allow this front to move on in, and that front will bring us some rainfall, especially on Friday afternoon, Friday night, and into Saturday morning. And then we'll see this front return back northward as a warm front on Sunday afternoon, bringing with it a chance for showers as well. And there's another storm system will bring a cold front our way on Tuesday, which will also bring us a chance for some showers on, again, Election Day. Now, as far as goes 16 satellite, you can still see Oscar. It's still a hurricane. It's moving off to the east, northeast now, and will continue to do so. It's down to a Category 1 with winds at 85 miles an hour. Could have an impact on Ireland. Currently, it's 83, clear skies, and 46 on the humidity. The high today warmed to 86. That's above the average, which is typically right around 82 degrees, so warmer than average. A few degrees shy of the record. Now, as far as boating goes, we'll see east winds at 10 knots with a light chop out there. Seas running 2 feet, so not too bad tomorrow, but winds and seas will start to pick up on Thursday and Friday as the front approaches. You'll see pretty good chances for rain on Friday at 70%, and maybe even a few lingering on Saturday morning. Saturday looks to be okay, though. Sunday, as we get an extra hour, and we'll see a slight chance for a few showers on Sunday. Another chance for showers comes on Tuesday of next week. Back to you.
All right, Bob, thank you.